Hello students, welcome back to the class and continuing with the series of the video lectures on the chapter of fundamental unit of life cell class 9. We are in the part 2 of this lecture and today we are going to discuss about the cell organelles, and the organelle that we are going to discuss about is nucleus, a very important cell organelle. We are going to discuss about the structures and the functions of the nucleus in the cell, both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe the channel because it is going to be very helpful for you. It's a very important topic of the chapter and it is mostly asked in the exams. So please understand that on the basis of the presence of the nucleus only, the cells are classified into two types: prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Okay, so prokaryotic and eukaryotic, and just because of the presence of the nucleus and the absence of the nucleus. And आपको पता होना चाहिए कि अगर न्यूक्लियस प्रेजेंट है किसी सेल में, and that is called as a eukaryotic cell. So nucleus is present, whereas if the nucleus is not present, then the cell is called as prokaryotic. अगर न्यूक्लियस नहीं है तो ये सेल कैसे काम कर पाता है? हाउ द प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स आर एबल टू सर्वाइव? बिकॉज न्यूक्लियस इज a very important cell organelle because it is helpful in the cell division process. Okay, so we will also see that what happens in these cells. न्यूक्लियस अगर है, यूकैरियोटिक सेल्स के बारे में हम लोग पढ़ेंगे क्योंकि हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं न्यूक्लियस के बारे में. So the cells which are present with the nucleus are called as the eukaryotic cells. और eukaryotic nucleus क्या होता है? How does it look like? So first of all, we will study about the structure of the nucleus. So students, we have drawn the structure of the nucleus and you can see the nucleus is having a double membrane covering over itself, but this double membrane is discontinuous. Okay, you will find that some openings are present here. Okay, and this membrane is called as nuclear membrane, whereas these pores are called as nuclear pores. Inside the nucleus you will find nucleoplasm is present, which is very much similar to that of the cytoplasm. The red color thread-like structures are called as the chromatin, and this particular structure is called as the nucleolus. So what we see that a nucleus is a very important cell organelle and it is present in the center of the cell, mostly in the animal cells, but in the plant cells it is shifted towards the one of the periphery, one of the corners. Okay. Nuclear membrane is a double membrane structure as we have discussed in the cell membrane. The same kind of structural organization is seen in the nuclear membrane also. न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन जो होता है इसके बीच में पोर्स होते हैं ताकि इसके साथ जो भी इसके अंदर कंटेंट्स हैं वो इजीली एक्सचेंज हो सकें आउटसाइड सेल एनवायरनमेंट से. मतलब इफ सेल न्यूक्लियस प्रोड्यूसेस समथिंग, इट कैन इजीली एक्सचेंज between the cell cytoplasm. It can go in and out, so substances can move in and the substances can also move out of the nucleus through the nuclear pore. Nucleoplasm is having a very fluid consistency, so that and it provides the medium to float for what? For the chromatin and the nucleolus. अब आते हैं इसके important structure पे, and that is chromatin. Chromatin is the thread-like structures which contain the DNA. DNA is what? Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, this is also called as the genetic material of the cells, and then the DNA is further contained in the all thread-like structures, and those thread-like structures are called as the chromosomes. But here chromosomes हमने दिखाया नहीं है क्योंकि the chromatin is formed. Chromatin is what? It is under the resting condition. जब सेल डिवाइड नहीं होता तो रेस्टिंग फेज में होता है, तो इस कंडीशन में क्रोमैटिन होता है. जब सेल डिवाइड करने लग जाता है तो इट फॉर्म्स द क्रोमोसोम्स. सो लेट मी शो यू हाउ द क्रोमोसोम्स लुक लाइक. These dumbbell shaped structures are called as the chromosomes. The chromosomes are having two arms and these arms are called as chromatid. At the center we will find centromere is present, which holds on these chromatids, and in these chromatids are formed of thread-like structures, and these are the DNA along with proteins. If you want to know the name of the proteins, they are histone proteins. So these histone proteins along with the DNA are present inside the chromosomes. Chromosomes are formed of the chromatids and it is held by the centromere. ये क्रोमोसोम कब बनते हैं? These chromosomes are formed when the cell starts to divide. Okay? जब सेल डिवाइड नहीं होता तो ये क्रोमोसोम क्रोमैटिन फॉर्म में रहते हैं, एंड क्रोमैटिन we cannot identify the chromosomes in the chromatin stage. So this was the structural composition of a nucleus in the eukaryotic cell. Let's now understand the functions of the nucleus. The major function of the nucleus is in the cell division process. So cell division cannot take place if the nucleus is absent or the nuclear material is absent. So cell division is taking place. Inside this we will also have the nucleolus, right? Here nucleolus is I have mentioned. Nucleolus क्या करता है? Nucleolus contain RNA और it synthesizes RNA. ये RNA produce करता है. Okay? RNA का full form क्या हो गया? RNA is ribonucleic acid. Okay? And RNA is very important for the synthesis of proteins, and that is why this nucleolus is so important for the cell. Takes part in protein synthesis or RNA synthesis, and as nucleus contains the DNA provides us the identity. This was a study of the nucleus in the eukaryotic cell. अगर ये प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल में होता तो क्या हम देखते हैं क्या है कि न्यूक्लियस नहीं होता है प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल में. उसमें क्या होता है? सिर्फ ये जेनेटिक मटेरियल होता है, सिर्फ ये क्रोमोसोम्स होते हैं, या तो फिर ये एक सर्कल फॉर्म में होते हैं, लाइक दिस. इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ सर्कुलर डीएनए. इट मे बी अ डबल स्टैंडर्ड. सो डबल स्टैंडर्ड होने के कारण ये ऐसे दिखता है. So DNA may be circular DNA in the prokaryotic cell, and because of the absence of the nucleus, so this circular DNA along with the other components is called as nucleoid. And for the prokaryotic cells also, the nucleoid is very important because nucleoid ही उन cells को division में help करता है, and it provides a unique identity to the prokaryotic cells. ओके. सो प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल और यूकैरियोटिक सेल के बीच में डिफरेंसेस वाला वीडियो मैं अलग से बनाऊंगा, जिसमें कि आई विल एक्सप्लेन दी डिफरेंसेस इन अ मोर डिटेल मैनर. So in this way we have discussed about the cell organelle nucleus in this particular video lecture. I hope you have liked the content, and if you have liked the content, please subscribe to the channel and share it among your friends and help this channel to grow. Thanks a lot for watching this video till this moment.